The Gambler's Ruin Project, powered by SmartBet AI Technology. The Gambler's Ruin Project, where the odds get cracked. Giant killers or routine wins. EPL Round 32 AI betting breakdown. Disclaimer: this content is for informational and entertainment purposes only. The predictions and insights provided by the Gambler's Ruin Project, powered by SmartBet AI Technology, are generated using statistical models and historical data. These predictions do not guarantee outcomes and should not be considered financial or betting advice. Gambling can be addictive. Please bet responsibly and only wager what you can afford to lose. If you or someone you know is struggling with gambling addiction, seek help from professional support services.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Gambler's Ruin Project, powered by SmartBet AI. I'm Anna, joined as always by our data wizard Katerina and tactical genius Dominic.
Genius is a strong word, but I'll take it.
As long as he doesn't start calling himself the special one, we're fine.
Today we're diving into two big Premier League matches, Manchester City versus Crystal Palace and Brighton versus Leicester. We'll give you AI predictions, real-world insights and smart strategies to keep your bankroll happy. Let's roll! First up, the Citizens versus the Eagles. Katerina, what's our AI saying?
Manchester City have a 60.21% chance to win. Draw at 23.42%. Palace with a 16.36% chance.
16%? That's about the same odds I had of getting a date to prom.
Dominic, harsh memories.
Don't worry, Palace feels your pain.
Monte Carlo simulations back it up too. City wins about 60% of the time, draws about 23%, Palace wins about 17%.
So you're saying, if Palace wins, we throw a parade?
Absolutely, and Dominic leads it. Alright, jokes aside, Dom, what are we expecting on the pitch?
City will dominate possession. That's non-negotiable. The real question is how patient they are. Palace will sit deep, play 5-4-1 and wait for the perfect counter-attack. If they can frustrate City and maybe sneak a goal on a set piece, they have a slim shot.
City also occasionally overcomplicate things, trying too hard to find the perfect goal. It's rare, but it happens.
So basically, Pep Ball versus Pray and Pray some more?
Exactly. Palace praying, City playing.
Weather check?
Partly cloudy, cool, light winds. Perfect for clean football.
And perfect for Pep to unleash 6 midfielders and no strikers.
Classic. We'll be lucky if Edison doesn't pop up at striker. Alright, how's the money looking?
Kelly Criterion says no bet recommended. The odds on City are just too short. No positive expected value.
And you don't want to risk big money for a tiny payout, especially when Palace has just enough bite to ruin your day.
Nothing worse than losing a -400 bet on a rainy Saturday.
If you have to bet, consider combos. City win plus under 3.5 goals.
And score predictions.
And there's a 9.36% chance of a 1-1 draw. 3-0, 9.4%. 2-0, 14.8%. Our model favours low-scoring City wins. 1-0, 15.6%.
Honestly, feels like 2-0 City.
Unless VR decides to spice things up.
In which case, chaos.
Final thoughts. City should win comfortably. Palace has an outside shot, but odds aren't juicy enough. No official bet recommended. Sit back and enjoy the masterclass. Or pray for chaos if you like drama.
Or just pray if you're a Palace fan.
Now, on to Brighton versus Leicester. Katerina.
Brighton win probability 58.76%. Draw 25.94%. Leicester win 15.30%.
Translation. Leicester needs a miracle, a lottery ticket and divine intervention.
And probably a 12th man too. How's the battle looking tactically?
Brighton will dominate possession, simple as that. Leicester will bunker down, hope for a counter and pray Brighton waste their chances.
Brighton isn't the top team in possession league-wide, but in this matchup, they'll easily control 65% or more.
So basically, Brighton playing FIFA on easy mode?
Exactly, pass, 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 goal.
Standard cloudy afternoon, no weather drama.
Only emotional storms if Leicester concedes early.
Bring tissues, Foxes fans.
Can we bet Brighton safely? Not really. Straight bet odds are awful. around 1.30, so no official bet recommended.
Maybe combo bets. Brighton win plus under 3.5 goals. But even that feels risky at low odds.
Better off saving that money for snacks.
Most likely, scorelines. 2-0 Brighton, 18.9%. 1-0 Brighton, 17.2%. 3-0 Brighton, 14.8%.
Brighton clean sheet looking spicy if you can find good odds.
Summary: Brighton should dominate. Leicester has a slim chance, but probably a long afternoon ahead. No safe value bets unless you go creative.
Discipline wins, folks.
Patience saves bankrolls.
And that's full time on today's episode. City and Brighton looking strong, but betting smart means picking your battles.
Not every favourite is worth your money.
Remember the 2% rule and always think long term.
And now over to you. Will Palace pull off a shocker? Will Leicester survive? Drop your boldest score predictions in the comments.
And if someone nails a Palace 2-1 upset, I'll personally handwrite them a congratulations letter.
Framed and everything.
Thanks for joining us on the Gambler's Ruin Project. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week for even bigger EPL battles. And visit our temporary website for more EPL and MLS predictions. Legal notice. This content does not constitute an offer to participate in gambling. The Gambler's Ruin Project does not operate as a bookmaker or betting service and does not encourage gambling. All users are responsible for complying with local laws and regulations regarding sports betting and gambling-related content in their respective jurisdictions. If you or someone you know needs help with gambling addiction, here are resources that can provide support. North America. Contact the National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-5224-700, available 24/7 for confidential help. UK. Reach out to BeGambleAware at 080880200133 or visit begambleaware.org for information and support. Bet smart, bet safe, and as always, remember to keep things fun and balanced. We'll see you next week for more insights. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more AI-driven insights and pro betting tips each week. See you next time. The Gambler's Ruin Project, where the odds get cracked.